Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. The 2026 Honda Monkey Baja 125 is here, and it brings back a legendary name that blends fun, nostalgia, and off-road adventure in one small but mighty package. If you've been following Honda's Monkey lineup, you'll know it's always been about quirky design, lightweight riding, and an irresistible sense of joy. But the Baja edition takes that familiar DNA and pushes it into new territory, an adventurous, rugged side of the Monkey that's designed for riders who want a mini bike that's capable of more than just city commutes. Today on Bike Culture Hub, we're diving deep into what makes the 2026 Honda Monkey Baja 125 a standout release, covering its key features, performance, design, price, and the unique selling points that make this bike unlike anything else on the road or trail. By the end, you'll know exactly why this small but bold machine has captured so much attention. Let's start with the story behind it. The Honda Monkey has always been a cult classic since its origins in the 1960s. The Monkey Baja, however, is an evolution that pays homage to the iconic Baja off-road rallies and endurance races where ruggedness and spirit were everything. Honda took the Monkey's playful design and toughened it up, beefier suspension, rally-style looks, knobby tires, and subtle design cues that scream desert explorer. And while the Baja edition of the past was already special, the 2026 version is a modern reinterpretation built for today's riders. Now, moving into performance. At the heart of the 2026 Honda Monkey Baja 125 is a familiar yet refined 124 cubic centimeters air-cooled single-cylinder engine. This is a fuel-injected motor, producing around 9.8 horsepower and 10.5 Newton-meters of torque. On paper, those numbers don't sound massive, but this bike isn't about sheer power, it's about usable performance, playful acceleration, and the kind of ride you can enjoy on both tarmac and dirt. The engine is paired with a smooth 5-speed gearbox, and Honda has fine-tuned the gear ratios to offer just the right mix of low-end torque for trails and manageable top speed for urban roads. For a bike that weighs under 110 kilograms, the power-to-weight balance is spot on. It's quick off the line, peppy in tight turns, and responsive in ways that make you smile with every throttle twist. One of the most exciting aspects of the Baja edition is its suspension setup. Honda knows off-road terrain requires more than just looks, so they've given this Monkey serious upgrades. At the front, you get upside-down forks with longer travel compared to the standard Monkey 125, while the rear features twin shock absorbers tuned for comfort and durability on rough ground. This suspension setup isn't extreme like a full dirt bike, but it's much more capable than you'd expect for a mini bike. It soaks up potholes, gravel paths, and light trails with ease, making the Baja edition feel like a true adventure companion. The increased ground clearance also plays a role here, letting you ride over obstacles that the standard Monkey would hesitate at. Braking is handled by disc brakes on both ends, equipped with ABS for safety, even when conditions get tricky. The stopping power is more than enough for a bike of this weight and speed, and the ABS gives you that extra peace of mind whether you're riding in the city or hitting loose dirt tracks. The wheels are another highlight, spoked rims paired with chunky dual-purpose tires. These tires strike a balance between road grip and off-road bite, meaning you don't have to compromise. They not only enhance the performance but also give the bike its rugged, rally-inspired appearance. Speaking of appearance, let's talk design because that's where the Monkey Baja really stands out. This isn't just a cosmetic tweak of the Monkey 125, it's a visual throwback to Honda's Baja rally machines, infused with modern touches. The bike features a retro-style front cowl that houses twin round headlights, instantly setting it apart from the standard Monkey. These headlights are LED for sharp visibility, but they keep that vintage round aesthetic alive. A small but purposeful front beak-style fender sits above the front wheel, hinting at its dirt-ready nature. The fuel tank retains the Monkey's iconic teardrop shape but comes with bold graphics that proudly wear the Baja name. Another notable design feature is the protective elements Honda added. There's a skid plate underneath to shield the engine from rocks and debris, while the raised front fender keeps mud away during off-road rides. The handlebars are slightly wider and reinforced, giving riders more control, especially when standing on the pegs during trail rides. Honda also fitted a higher exhaust position compared to the standard Monkey, a detail inspired directly by off-road bikes. This not only adds to the rally look but also ensures you can splash through streams and puddles without worrying. The seat is another highlight. It's slightly longer and cushioned for comfort, designed to accommodate longer rides, whether solo or with a pillion. The seating position is upright and natural, giving you great control and visibility. At the same time, the seat height remains approachable, around 775 mm, making the Baja Edition friendly for shorter riders, which is a huge part of the Monkey's universal appeal. This is a bike almost anyone can throw a leg over and feel at home. Technology hasn't been forgotten either. The 2026 Monkey Baja comes with a compact digital instrument cluster that packs in all the essentials: speedometer, gear position indicator, fuel gauge, trip meters, and warning lights. It's simple, minimalistic, and fits the retro theme without overwhelming the rider. Honda has also included full LED lighting for modern efficiency and style. And, for markets where regulations allow, there's even a USB charging port discreetly tucked in, perfect for keeping your phone powered during longer rides. Let's touch on fuel efficiency, because that's always a question with smaller displacement bikes. The 2026 Monkey Baja 125 is impressively efficient, sipping fuel at around 60 to 65 km per liter depending on riding style. With a fuel tank capacity of just under 6 liters, you're looking at a practical range of 300 km or more. That's plenty for weekend adventures or daily commuting, and it means you'll spend less time at the pump and more time on the road or trail. Now, what about the price? Honda has positioned the Monkey Baja as a premium mini bike, but one that still remains accessible. The expected price for the 2026 Honda Monkey Baja 125 sits around $4,500 to $4,800 in the US market, with similar positioning globally depending on taxes and import duties. That makes it more expensive than the standard Monkey 125, but considering the added off-road capability, rally styling, and unique heritage, it feels like fair value. It's a niche machine, but one that justifies its asking price by offering something you can't get anywhere else. When we talk about unique selling points, the Monkey Baja has several. First is its heritage and design. It taps into nostalgia while offering something genuinely fresh for 2026. Second is its capability. It's not just a showpiece but a functional off-road capable mini bike. Third is accessibility. This is a bike for everyone, from beginners who want something approachable to experienced riders who just want a fun, lightweight second bike for exploring trails. And finally, it's the sheer character. Few bikes make you smile just by looking at them, and fewer still deliver that same joy when you ride them. The Monkey Baja manages to do both. Of course, no bike is without its limitations. The Monkey Baja 125 isn't designed for hardcore off-road racing, nor will it keep up with larger displacement dual sports on highways. It's not about high-speed touring or carrying loads of luggage. But that's not what this bike promises. Its purpose is fun, simplicity, and exploration. And in that role, it excels brilliantly. To wrap things up, the 2026 Honda Monkey Baja 125 is more than just a bike, it's an experience. It's Honda reminding us that motorcycling doesn't always have to be about speed, size, or status. And that's our deep dive into the 2026 Honda Monkey Baja 125. What do you think? Would you take this little beast on your weekend adventures, or do you see it more as a fun city bike with a rugged twist? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Bike Culture Hub for more in-depth reviews, news, and stories from the world of motorcycles. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and ride with passion.